What is up, YouTube? It's Zora here, and today I have a video for you, and this is going to be the second part of my review of two cases that Body Glove Mobile sent me. The first review was a previous video that was talking about this really cool iPhone 4 and 4S case that was a blue hideaway kickstand case with that really cool kickstand that folded down and then popped up. So that was a review that I did right before this video today. And today I will have another video from Body Glove Mobile. It was sent in the same box. I just split up the videos. And this is going to be a Samsung Galaxy Tab 7-inch Reflex snap-on case. And this case is basically a very thin outside shell to attach to your Samsung Galaxy Tab 7-inch that does have a kickstand inside, so you will be able to stand your Samsung Galaxy Tab 7-inch up in landscape portrait mode and slightly adjust the angles depending on how you place it. So this is the actual case, and it is very thin. It has a clear layer on the back, and it has a kickstand right here. And I just want to warn you to be careful with the kickstand. It is fairly weak. It will not break from daily use, but if you force it too much, if you force it in the wrong direction, it can break. So do not force it in the wrong direction. Always make sure you know which direction you're facing it, and make sure that it does lock into place so that it doesn't accidentally snap. Because you will be able to hear if it locks into place. For example, you can hear it unlock like this, and then lock like this. And you heard that snap right there, and that means it's locked. And when it's locked, it means that it will not move. If it does move, it has a tendency to break, so make sure it does not move. So on the front, when you get the case, there is no real packaging to it, like the packaging that I got for the iPhone case that I unboxed earlier. This packaging is pretty self-explanatory. You just have a paper version of a Samsung Galaxy Tab with the Body Glove logo on it and a couple words about it, and that's it. And when you take it out, you have the case itself, which is rather see-through. And I know you can see some fingerprints, and that's because I've used this. I just used it to understand how it will work. So what I'm going to do is just take this cloth and wipe it down, and that should take off all the fingerprints. And it does become a slight fingerprint magnet on the inside, but whenever you do apply a case, the case should be clean. So there's nothing you should worry about with that. This will cover your Galaxy Tab fine. It will not smudge or anything, and it will work fine. So I'm just wiping it down right here to take off all the finger marks, and now it looks like a fine case. So as you can tell, it's obviously see-through, which for some people may be an attractive feature of this, and for some people may not be an attractive feature of this. They do have basically a second Galaxy Tab on their website. If you look right here, I'll just direct you to their website. They have the Samsung Galaxy Tab 7-inch. The $19 one is the other model for the Samsung Galaxy Tab. The $39 one is the Reflex snap-on case, and that is what I have. Then you have Zoom cases for the Zoom Phantom case, and then a BlackBerry Playbook Stripes case. So as you can tell, Body Glove Mobile covers a vast majority of the popular tablets out there in the tablet market, and they also cover the very popular models for smartphones, including the iPhone and the Droid X2, and very popular smartphones that are out right now. So let's get back to this case. And in this case, you will find basically two features that you most likely will not find in other cases. The feature is an extremely thin stand, which I talked about earlier. This stand is probably one of the thinnest stands ever to be put inside of a case. It's extremely thin, and I find it to be sturdy. The only problem with it is that you don't want it to break, and by breaking it, you can push it back too far. So don't push it back too far. So if you don't push it back too far, opening it and closing it should be fine, as long as you don't misuse it in ways that, well, would harm it. And from the inside right here, you can kind of feel the that part. You can kind of feel this indent a little bit. And so now let's just apply the Galaxy Tab to the case. So you can push in all four corners of it, and let's turn it on while we're at it. And as you can tell, all of the buttons work properly. They do not obstruct anything. They don't hinder the button pressing. When you click the buttons, there is no like delay. They will push in just as you would on a regular Galaxy Tab without a case. None of the ports are obstructed. Headphone jack, speakers, camera, everything is open for you to use, and it works fine. In landscape mode, it's like this. This is a very stable. Landscape is more stable. Well, it's actually arguable. Landscape mode tends to be more stable on other stands. Here, it's about the same. For here, it's very, very similar. The stability is very high in both positions. In landscape, it's very hard to move it. It's almost as if it's gripping the table because of these this material right here. The material is actually a very good grip. As you can see right here, there are lines, and that is very easy to grip onto. Because the Samsung Galaxy Tab is one of the few tablets that you can actually hold and maneuver and use with one hand. So it's very convenient to have this gripping ability with one hand, because usually the Samsung Galaxy Tab is small enough to fit in one hand. And I have rather small hands. Most people have larger hands than I do, and it's even easier for them to hold something of this size. So holding it is a major factor, and if there's a lot of grip on it, it's very helpful when you're trying to hold it or, say, read it, because Amazon Kindle is a very, very, very popular app on this that people tend to use a lot because they love to read the ebooks and other books or newspapers or magazines, and when they do that, it's very helpful to have the grip so that they can easily hold it. And when you pop out the case, the kickstand actually, when you pop it out, you can also put it in reverse, which is a different angle than it would be in the proper portrait position. The upside down portrait position is a little lower. This will require you to be like above the actual tablet. This original portrait position will allow you to see it from a distance, and that will allow you to, say, have a conference call with someone. You can turn this on, keep it like this, and have like a Google chat with someone, something like that. Even a video chat, you can just set it down there, or set it down like this, and you can have a video chat. This is better for when you want it to stay still, and this is most likely only supported by apps. This is a little bit of an uncomfortable viewing angle, but some apps do support the upside down viewing of the screen. So if there are apps that do that, the screen will flip over, and then you can have two different viewing angles for your Galaxy Tab. So this is a very cool Galaxy Tab case. I definitely recommend buying it. Just want to be careful with these plastic kickstand. Want to be very careful with that. You could definitely damage the case if you pull it in the wrong direction, as I've said before. And this case is high quality. Once again, the grips are very helpful for holding it. None of the ports are obstructed. Very high quality, and the screen is slightly lower than the top of the case, meaning if you happen to drop it face down like this, your case will protect your Galaxy Tab from scratches, which eliminates the need of having a screen protector, unless you're going to be like driving a razor across the screen, which most people don't do. So basically, you don't need any of that when you're using this case. You don't need a screen protector that much, because if you drop it face down, this will protect it, and if you drop it in the other direction, the back of the case will protect it. So basically, all around, your Galaxy Tab is protected by this case. So basically, that's it for this video. I have joined DDS Paintball Those are from some kids in my school. They do paintball videos. They're going to get a GoPro soon. And either I'll use the GoPro for them or they will have a GoPro. And they will basically shoot paintball videos, tournaments. They have gear reviews. I'll have a link down in the video description. Also have links for the body glove case. I'll have a link to this. I'll have a link to this video. Have a link to this product. By the way, thank you, Body Glove, for sending this out to me. They have great customer support, great customer service. When I contacted them, they responded immediately. They aren't disrespectful in any way. If you have any questions, even if you sound stupid when you ask questions, they will answer the questions. They will respond to everything you have to ask. They are a very responsive and very communicative company, and I highly recommend buying products for them, including this iPhone case, which was a very high quality case. I love this case. First of all, the matte finish. That's just spectacular. Second of all, it's really sturdy, and the kickstand. I mean, you can't go wrong with this kickstand. So, please rate, comment, and subscribe. Go check out Body Glove Mobile on their website. I'll have all the links down in the video description. Subscribe to DDS Paintball. Subscribe to Dinosaur. And, yeah, so, peace.